Boom. All right. So prime example, those two other podcasters, they're actually funny.
Oh yeah, they're good. They're
they're
good.
actually hilarious. One of them is fine as hell, by the way.
I'm clipping.
I don't care if you clip it. Hey, they follow the podcast too. Hey, baby girl, listen, blonde hair. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Blonde hair podcaster I met a couple weeks ago. Baby girl, you fine as hell. Anyways, I said it. Steph Curry from Deep. Anyways,
shoot.
She's still on Hinge. I listened to the last episode. She's still on Hinge.
Well,
I'm about to download Hinge again and go find her.
So I'm gonna clip. Hey, I'm gonna put the gorilla. You should shoot. Do Dennis, what's up with you? I'm gonna tag her.
See you on me. I just wanna see you on me. Put it on me, babe. Put it on me. Put it on me, babe. Put it on me. Loving on your body all day.
What's going on, y'all? This is another episode of Fupas and Flapjacks podcast. I'm Jay, and that's
your boy Trey. Was popping.
And every week we're always joined by the voice of God, the podcast Dr. Phil.
I'm a Fupa.
Little delay on that one.
I thought I hit the wrong button, so I was like, oh, shit.
There's a little TV delay on that one. It's all good. Hey, y'all. Obviously, this episode is just me and Trey this time, and Phil, of course. So it's a solo episode, but we still got great things for you guys to listen in on. Trey and I are going to be speaking about personality and character questions we have for ourselves, for each other, and even for potential, I guess, people that we court. Women that we court.
Yeah.
Women that we court. So like I said, the theme for this episode is going to be personality and character. But before we start this episode, I have a special segment and announcement, all right? Phil, you ready for this? Trey, you ready for this?
Let's do it. Because I wasn't told this.
You weren't. Yeah. And there was a reason why you weren't told. We have a clip that went viral on our podcast that kind of actually started us making this podcast.
Oh, yeah, true.
Where I wore a shirt that said, "Black women are perfect." And that's enough said. I want to say for that t-shirt, shout outs to the people over at God is Dope. They looked out for your boy because I asked them for another shirt.
I asked them.
And they hooked it up. So they sent me another shirt. And this one is for Trey.
Yo!
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, look at the shirt. Look at the shirt. This is for you, big dog.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
This is for you, big dog.
Oh, my goodness. Word?
They only had a 2X left, they told me, so they sent me a 2X. I'm sorry about that if it's too big, but you be all right. He's going to wear that at the gym, by the way. He's going to wear that at the gym.
Trey, can you make a song called Black Women Are Perfect?
Yeah, he definitely can.
Oh, yeah. I already made a song called Melanin for Black Women.
He got 10 verses in the tuck
I have an Afro beat right now. I have an album called Colors. It's an Afro beat album.
Yes,
There's a song called Melanin, and it starts with, I don't even want to say dude's name. He's going through shit right now. Who intros it? I won't go say his name because he's doing some deadbeat father stuff. But it intros with him because he's like a pro African type dude, and it goes into like just talking about the beauty of melanin. So this is great. Thanks, man. Thanks.
Anytime, bro.
Yeah.
But yep, that's for you, dog. I hope you enjoy it. I can't wait for him to work out and post a workout clip with that shirt on. I already know you're going to.
I might.
I already know.
It's too nice of a shirt to. I don't sweat it.
Grow your beard back first, though.
It's gone, bro. First of all, it's here. I had ingrowns.
So, like I said, guys, that shirt is for Trey. I'm happy I could give that to you because you deserve it. You deserve it. But let's get into it. We're going to talk about, like I said, personality and character. Trey, I'm going to ask you the first question.
Let's go. No, bro, let's just. This is the first time in a while that we've been ourselves.
Yeah.
We just had guests.
Me Phil's here, but.
Yeah.
Who?
Okay, don't be a fucking
yeah. But it's cool. It's cool to kind of just shoot the shit and just vibe a little bit. So yeah, let's do it.
So how about this, man? When it comes to dating, do you prefer an introverted woman or an extroverted woman, and why?
You know what? I would consider myself an omnivert, which is a mixture of both. But I lean towards introvertness more. Because I could be alone.
Gotcha.
I can be good alone. Like, but at the same time, I like a person who can like stimulate my mind and like kind of like make me think and make me like wonder different stuff. And at the same time, I like someone who can just shut up and we can just sit in the same room and just be quiet with each other.
Yeah.
To me, that is closeness. A lot of people feel like they have to be body to body or whatever for closeness. If I'm sitting here and my person's sitting across the room, like let's say we're both working, we're doing separate things, but we're not talking. To me, that's still closeness. To me, that's still what's that love language?
Physical touch,
not
quality
physical
time.
touch, quality time. To me, that's still quality time. Cuddling, watching a show, and then being in the same room but doing different things is quality time for me. So I kind of need someone who's kind of a mix of able to go out to the club and have a good time and dance and kick it, but also like they're okay with being by. They have their own hobbies, they do their own thing, and they're separate and rock. They're their own individual person. So I kind of need a mixture of both.
I could see why you need a mixture. Like that kind of fits you.
Yeah, I do a lot. I have a lot of my own hobbies, so I want to make sure that I can maintain my individuality, and that person is their own individual person. I don't want a person to conform to whoever I am. I do not like being the center of someone's world.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I feel like that is suffocating, and I feel like that that means I have to be your everything at any moment, and I can't guarantee being I can't be your everything. I can't. It's not possible. It's not worldly possible for me to do that. So I do need someone who has their own stuff going on.
Oh, I feel you on that. I'm about the same.
Yeah,
but I'm the complete opposite of you. I'm an extreme extrovert.
Yeah, you are.
I'm an extreme extrovert. But the reason why I prefer someone who is an omni is because of the fact of my son. You've met my son plenty of times. You know your nephew pretty well.
Yeah.
My son is an extrovert. My son is on the spectrum, but he is the life of the party and where he goes.
Yep.
Phil, I'll tell you a prime example. Nazi was 3 years old, and there was a young lady I was dating at the time. We all went to Trey's house for a game night.
Oh yeah.
The old apartment. I remember this. And I walk in with the young lady I'm dating at the time, and I'm walking in with my son as well. Everyone, instead of saying hi to me and her, my son walked in the room, like started kicking shit over, like, yeah, I'm in this.
Oh yeah, he was running around having a good time on the couch and everything. Yeah.
It's my house now. So because I need somebody who's more of an omni is because there are moments with my son where he just wants to just be chill, be laid back. His mother is the complete opposite of me. His mother's an introvert. I'm an extrovert. Nazi is literally the best gel of both of us. And no disrespect to my co-parent at all. This is not a shot at her. But it's because I've seen how I am with my son. I see how I am with people who are omnis. And I'm like, I think that's what I would rather go for rather than another introverted person. Okay. Because it just, there's times where I need to turn it off. Yeah. Like, we've talked about this all the time. Right. I'm always on. There's times I need to turn it off. Yeah. If I'm dealing with an omni person, I feel like I will learn how to turn it off a little bit better. And of course, I know how to read a room. I know when to shut the fuck up. Yeah. But more so like to turn my personality down. Yeah. I also want an omni because not similar to you in the sense of like I don't want to be the center of someone's world. It's more so I don't want to be. I don't need you to be my biggest fan. If that makes any sense, right? Okay. Like I want somebody who got their own shit going on. Like, hey, babe, I'm recording a pod. Okay, yo, I'm gonna go do this, and this, and this. It's like, all right, bet, do your thing. I'll see you when you get home. Yeah. Not on some, okay, I'm gonna wait outside for you until you're done recording, and yeah, we can go out to eat right after. Like, no, I'll meet you at home. Like, I need that kind of balance for myself. Yeah, that dynamic. Yeah. Like my son, if we talk about it all the time, if I got to come record an emergency pod episode because something happened, and I need to drop my son to my mom. My son is like, okay, I'm a grandma. I'll see you when you get back, Pops. Yeah. I bet. I need somebody like that. Yeah. I'm not saying childish or anything like that, but it's just more so I've seen and experienced both sides of the coin, and then obviously the edge of the coin, which is the omni. When it comes to friends, family, romantic relationships, obviously my parent, like me being a parent now, it's like, yeah, I think that's the one for me. Yeah.
What about you, Phil? How's your marriage?
Question. My marriage is okay. I mean, it's we both are two very different people that we are in not a situation, but we have a special needs child that is really our main focus, and I would like to be able to actually have time to where we can be together. But it's just us two, so our focus is mainly on him.
So I was going to ask you a question, Phil, about that too. And it's actually the next question was asked Trey. But you are, like, I'm not trying to roast, but you are a clown. Like, you're funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Yeah, he's hilarious. have you ever tried to like use humor more in your relationship, kind of like for you guys to, I guess, reconnect a little bit more?
Oh, my wife has no sense of humor.
Okay, never mind. Answer that question. No, I wasn't gonna say that. See, look, you think you know? You think you know me? I did. You swear you know me.
At least when it comes to my humor.
Really?
Yeah.
So then, how'd you pool?
I mean, I had game.
Okay. Why you chuckle when he said that?
That nigga said, I got game. It was the fact he said that, and he had like the Eddie Murphy laugh.
Yeah.
I got game. All right. What about you, Trey? Like with humor, like how important is that to you in a relationship?
I think it's a big deal for me because if you can't do a SpongeBob reference, we're gonna have a problem.
Oh Jesus Christ.
I have $3.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? If I start saying the hashling slasher and you don't know where that's from, or certain thing references, that's going to be a problem for me. We are in two different comedy levels right now. And also, if you're not an Office fan, I'm into sarcasm. If you can't handle that, it's going to be a problem. Because my humor is very dry. And because it's very dry, it can come off as very serious.
Yeah, your humor is eczema, bro.
Trey, what's this?
The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza.
Krusty Krab, pizza. Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like that's important. Like, I mean, just little things like that. Like, just being able to have a good time and kick it. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not a funny person. I don't think I'm not like comedy level.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Like, maybe something that I might do. Like, people always tell me that you're like serious funny. Like when you're serious, you're funny.
Yeah.
And so, but when you try, you're not funny. Gotcha. So I don't try to be like the funny guy or whatever. Like that's not like my calling. But yeah, I like for someone to have humor and enjoy life and just joke around. Like that's important.
No, it really is.
You can't laugh at shit. That's insane. I be watching TikTok sometimes and really be kicking my feet.
You be slapping your knee.
I be
on
like,
the couch. Yeah, I'm glad you really did that, though.
Bro.
We're clipping that part up. That's going to be the clip, just him laughing.
Bro, I really be kicking my feet, bro, because some stuff will really be having me crying because people are, like, so stupid and funny.
But my thing is, like, I like humor, too, but my only issue is, like, I feel...
You are definitely stand-up comedy humor.
I'm not.
You definitely
I'm
are.
not. I'm observation funny. Like, I see some shit and I just be like... Yo.
All right, I'm polling. And I know everyone who knows you is going to say, yes, that's what you are.
You're going to poll? All right, we can do that. We can do that. Hey, if you watch this, if you're watching this, please, like, leave a comment. Like, am I that type of funny? I don't think I'm that type of funny.
Okay.
I genuinely don't think I'm that type of funny.
Okay.
I just see shit and be like, that don't make no sense. Let me
You
make fun
literally
of this.
said, if you can call me what you want, but you can't call me broke. And then 2 minutes later said, I'm Poe without the O and R.
I can't
You using that joke. It's stand-up shit.
I cannot afford the O and the R. That's how Poe I am.
That's stand-up
That's
comedy.
a bar.
Man.
You know, I hate it.
Go answer the question, man.
I hate it.
Answer the question. What kind
But
of
no,
woman?
I do like humor a lot in a woman. Hold on a second.
Salute.
Thank you. Phil?
What?
You not gonna say bless you?
Well, Trey did.
You know what?
He said salute.
Not you co-signing to bless you. That's crazy. Anyways, but no, I do love humor in a woman. My only thing is, don't get upset with me if I don't understand a reference that you're trying to throw.
Oh, you're not part of the bad bitch reference.
No, that's not that.
So I get
like,
bad bitch jokers. I think girls are actually. I think women are hilarious on social media. Bless you again.
Bless you. Bless you. Stop the show. Stop the show. Bless you. Are you better now? You okay?
I'm going to high
Salute?
hello. I'm going to high hello labs. Keep playing with me.
Hey, I'm cutting that out.
Like, I think women are hilarious, and to the point where, like, I really be doing this with them now. They be really
You be doing that shit often.
clocking tea, bro.
Clocking.
And it be cracking me up.
But like, how do I explain it? When it's references in the sense of like, don't give me a Sex and the City reference. I never watched Sex and the City.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
Like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, don't give me a Bad Girls Club reference. I'm not watching that show.
Facts, me neither.
Like, if you give me a Bad Girls Club reference, I'm gonna throw like, what's the show I used to watch back in the day? It's like terrible TV. I'm gonna throw you a Black Ink Crew reference. You're not gonna get that shit. You even know what Black Ink Crew is?
I know what it is. It was on VH1.
Yes, but
I don't know.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
don't throw a reference at me and then be upset with me. I don't get the reference.
Yeah,
because it's a show I never watched.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the only thing when it comes to like,
Housewives, all that stuff.
Yeah, when it comes to like men humor, woman humor, or like people who watch that type of TV versus like what I watch.
But you ever be like, your girl's watching TV and she's watching like one of them reality shows, like Love and Hip Hop and stuff. And you like, man, this shit bullshit. But then you like get wrapped up in the show.
Bro, I ain't gonna cap. I had an ex, right? She used to love cooking shows, right?
Yeah.
Word to my mother, she used to love cooking shows. And I used to always be like, I get the competition, but I don't really get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She started watching what's that show with Gordon Ramsay when he starts going to people?
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen.
No, not the other one when he goes in like people's
Kitchen
kitchens.
Nightmares.
Kitchen Nightmares, bro. I watched one episode with her, hooked ever since.
Yeah.
I watched the show. I was like, yo, that fridge is disgusting. But I was like standing behind the couch walking past, and I was looking. I'm like, why are you watching this? And I realized I was standing there for 20 minutes watching it with her, and I'm like, I need to sit down. I need to get comfortable.
Yeah,
for this one.
you start standing up and then you sit on the edge of the couch, and then you find yourself on
I
the
literally
couch.
jumped over the couch. I was like, I need to get comfortable. This is really because with the commercial, I was like, this is really good.
Because they like good TV. And
Yeah.
here's my theory. I think low key, we're more gossipy than women are.
No, men are definitely more gossipy.
I think we are like, I think we really like that drama shit.
Fox News, ESPN, TMZ, Billboard, all these places are run by men.
That's true. That's facts.
All these places are run by men.
I think about it like that. But yeah, it's just like I'd be like I'm so wrapped in like Love Is Blind. I can't wait to get on
You love
TikTok
that
and
show.
hear the tea that girls got to talk about. Like,
You love that show.
I do, but like I only watched it because a woman put me on it, and now I'm stuck.
Like prime example, we had a conversation. Cause Phil, I think I told you about this. That me and Trey went to that Wine Wars thing in Lake Eola. Trey and I met two other podcasters. I told you about this, didn't I, Phil?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Boom. All right. So prime example, those two other podcasters.
Yeah.
They're actually funny.
Oh yeah, they're good. Yeah, they're
They're
good.
actually hilarious. One of them is fine as hell, by the way.
I'm clipping.
I don't care if you clip it. Hey, they follow the podcast too. Hey, baby girl, listen, blonde hair. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Blonde hair podcaster I met a couple weeks ago. Baby girl, you fine as hell. Anyways, I said it. Steph Curry from Deep. Anyways,
Shoot.
she's still on Hinge. I listened to the last episode. She's still on Hinge.
Well,
I'm about to download Hinge again and go find her.
So I'm gonna clip. Hey, I'm gonna put the Glorilla. You say shoot. Do Dennis, what's up with you? I'm gonna tag her. I'm gonna tag her.
I'm gonna tag the pod. Tag the pod.
I'm gonna tag the pod.
Don't
Yeah,
tag.
I'm gonna tag the pod.
her.
I'm gonna tag the pod.
Don't her.
Yeah.
Don't make the block.
Now I want to do the shoot. I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna tag it.
But to tie into that, when it comes to humor, I think this Phil can chime in on this too. Like, is it more important to have somebody who is more playful or more serious? I feel like that's a spectrum
You
where
have a balance.
Yeah, I'm saying there's a spectrum there.
Yeah, because you can't be serious, and I can't really fuck with you for real.
Yeah.
For real. That shit pissed me off.
Like you just dead ass all the time. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about if you can't be serious, like when it's time to be serious.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Everything's not a joke.
Yeah.
Like I have a sibling who is the dad joke king, and he takes dad jokes to Ian. He takes dad jokes to a whole nother level. Every time you say something, it's a dad joke involved, and they'd be like, "Bro, can you just for 2 seconds just?"
We have a friend like that. He was on Serious Sarcasm.
Oh yeah, even him.
Yeah,
Like
he's always like that,
joking.
bro.
Like, he can't take.
He is always.
But
he know exactly. He don't hear this. You know exactly who we talking
But
to.
he probably like that with us. From what the other friend said.
Yeah.
When she and him are talking, he's kind of serious with her. Like when they talk alone. So he may do that in front of us and everything. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
My wife has the issue with me too.
Like you're always too playful.
No. Like she is serious a lot, and then sometimes I'm just like nonchalant about things. So she'll get riled up over the stupidest shit.
Okay.
And then I'm like, why are you like? This is nothing to get riled up at. And then she gets mad at me for not having emotions towards it. I'm like, I'm not wasting my energy on that.
But is that like a turn off, like in your relationship?
No.
Really? Yeah. I feel like that would be.
It makes y'all want to fuck.
Oh no, I'm not that type of guy.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a toxic relationship like that. You know what I'm saying? Where like that's sometimes turn you on. Some people like that shit.
No.
Are you mad?
Are you mad?
Are you mad? Let's get it.
Yeah. No, I'm not like that.
So what's like? We're all being honest here. Yeah. What's a major turn off for you then?
When we argue and you don't let me talk, or you shut me down too much, or you don't really listen to what I have to say, or like when I don't feel heard, I hate that. Yeah, don't matter what you look like. You can be Beyonce. If you talk to me that way or treat me that way, I'm not going to find it attractive. Because like I said before, I'm a demisexual. So if you sever that emotional connection between us, I'm not going to like you.
I'm the same way. Yeah,
like you just.
I mean, I brought that I was demisexual like episode 3.
Yeah,
I'm the same way. Like if I don't have that connection with you, like intellectually and emotionally, we can't do nothing.
For me, it's like if I tell you a boundary, you still overstep it.
Well, I break up at that point.
Yeah, if I tell you something I'm not comfortable with and you overstep, it's like, okay, I'll give you one chance.
Yeah.
Because maybe you didn't learn.
Yeah.
Second time, I'm just like, I'm good. I'm good off this.
There ain't no second time.
Nah, I'm good off this. I gave somebody a second time recently. We just spoke about it on the pod.
Yeah, but last episode on the pod, when we talked with Miriam, I said, I let people know my boundaries at the beginning.
Yeah, okay.
So that you already know what's up. Like, that way there's never like oh, you never told me. No, you knew. And this is like,
ignored it.
And it's not like one of those like yellow flag. This is a red flag. Like this is the one you should be dodging. You should not be trying to cross, and you crossed it, so it's over. Because I have to love myself more in this situation, stick to what I said that what my boundaries are. Mm-hmm. So, just like for that, if I date someone they're like that, I can't do that because for me that puts me back into, and when we talked about in the last episode with Deja, that puts me back in the childhood trauma place where I was always in a place arguing with people and feeling like I couldn't be heard as a kid. Right. Arguing with my siblings and my siblings getting the last word, or they're ganging up on me, talking to me, and I couldn't get my thoughts out. Yeah. So to me, because I'm like that and I feel like I want to be heard, if someone makes me feel like unheard, I'm already hurt by you. I don't even want to deal with you. Right. So that's why I let people know in the beginning, like if I'm communicating, talking to you, let me get my shit off. And you can get your shit off, we can talk. But if you cut me off, you're gonna strip the emotion from it.
Yeah, my boundary thing is just because, like that being a turn off for me, similar to you with the childhood. Like I'm the youngest of 7. We talked about this before. I'm the baby of 7 kids, but being just a quick backstory, we grew up poor. Like I'm not trying to be funny right now. We legit grew up like not really having a lot. Right. So it was literally 6, 7 of us, my mom and dad. So we like 9 of us in a 2-bedroom apartment that was like about the size of this damn studio, maybe smaller. Wow. Yeah, Brooklyn, New York. The apartments aren't big, so there was really no boundaries as a kid. Like literally, we had 2-bedroom apartment with 1 bathroom, 9 people sharing the bathroom. So like, I'm taking a shower, my sister could be taking a dump or changing her pad in the same bathroom I'm taking a shower. Yeah. So that's a little TMI, but for me now that I'm adult and I'm able to have those boundaries, whether it is when it comes to my house or whether it's when I'm in the shower, when I'm in the bathroom, like those things, don't step over those boundaries because I worked my ass off to
get that space. Yeah.
To get that space. Yeah. So if I ask for that space and you don't give me that space, now I feel like, oh, you're trying to little bro me now, like how my brothers and sisters used to do me. Yeah. It's not gonna work out, baby girl. Yeah. That's how it is for me. Yeah. My nigga understands. My nigga understands. He gets. So I got a great question. Okay. This one I think is gonna be really good. But I already know Trey's gonna go with this one. Phil, I want to get your opinion on it. Okay. Would you rather have a partner who has a different political view than you, or different religious views than you?
Religious.
I see. I knew you were gonna go that way. I knew you were gonna go that way.
I can't be with someone who thinks politically different because, especially in this time frame, you are looking at your morality is different than mine. Yeah. Completely. I'm an independent, right? I grew up that way because my dad raised me that way, and the independent party was different in the early 2000s and everything. Now people will kind of use the independent thing to kind of cover up the Republicanness. Yes. Yes. But I've always used it because my dad always taught me to listen to both sides and pick the side that makes the most sense. So, back then when you had Obama and the Kerrys and Mitt Romneys and different people like that, you could listen and have like really, okay, they're really debating and they both are making sense. Yeah. But in this place, it's so far left and it's so far right that even as an independent, you really can't, you got to really pick a side at this point. Yeah. So I've been more Democrat because I tend to lean more left than I do lean right. Just because of my morality and views and just looking at, like, I'm always a people's person. I always look out for people. So if you're like a Republican or like if you tell me you're independent, I may question that. It's because that is now a cover up for you being a Republican. But as a person who is a believer of God and Christ, I have done studies in different religions and everything. If you're Muslim, The only thing that we believe differently, honestly, is that who is the Son of God and everything. Like they still believe that Jesus they believe in Jesus. They believe that he was a great
Yeshua.
Huh?
Yeshua.
No, what I'm saying is with Jesus, they believe he was a great prophet.
No, I'm saying, but what they call Jesus.
Yeah, they believe he's a great prophet, and they do believe that he was risen up. They just don't believe he died and was brought back to life and all that stuff, and don't believe he's the Son of God. But they do believe he's a great prophet. They do believe in Mary. They have a whole book for Mary inside of the Quran.
Yep.
So for me, in my head, like even with Jewish people, like that's probably like a little different because they're kind of against Jesus and everything. Yeah. But even like in Hinduism, they believe in Jesus. Jesus existed. So in Buddhism, they believe Jesus existed. So there's different ways that with religion you can kind of vibe and do certain things. And, you know, I think all religions can kind of teach you something.
Yes, this is true.
But politically, it's a morality battle.
Yeah.
And I can't morally see myself with someone who's Republican, especially right now.
What about you, Phil?
I mean, Trey really eloquently put that well. I'm kind of the same way, but I've dated Muslims, I've dated Jews, I've dated Republicans, I've dated Democrats. So it really depends on the person, though, because if you're going to date someone that has a different religion, they're already kind of open-minded already, right? And the women that I dated that were different, they didn't try and convert me or anything like that. But when I dated a different political view, I was still kind of in the middle as well, so it really wasn't that big of a deal to me. But if you asked me the same, if I was single and nowadays, absolutely not, because like Trey said, it's either extreme left or extreme right almost.
Yeah.
And so that I'm not cool with. So I think the easiest one would be to date someone outside of your religion. What about you, Jay?
I hate to be that guy, but no, I'm messing with y'all.
I'm gonna say
I can never date somebody who has different political views than me. The reason being is similar. Like, let me piggyback off of what both of you guys said, but it's now I'm not thinking for just Jay. I'm thinking for Jay and Nazareth.
Right.
Prime example. Phil, you and I have spoken off camera about funding and projects that's being cut for like programs that help our kids.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
I can't date somebody who supports the people who are willing to cut that funding.
Exactly. And their reason is so stupid too.
Yeah, and the reasoning makes no logical sense because then they'll turn around and say we need to put kids first. Is a certain kind of kids or is all kids that we put in first?
Right.
And then I'll look at that person who, for example, all right, listen, you know what? I don't work there no more, so I'm gonna talk my shit.
Yeah. Kick it back in.
I worked at a job where I was a manager. My direct leader was a Trump supporter. He also had a kid that was on the spectrum like my child. But he still supported the gentlemen and the gentlemen's that are.
Is this Lacoste?
Yes. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And he supports these people like with his dying breath that are literally taking up programs away from his own child. His son is a year younger than mine. And they're taking programs away. Literally, I remember he and I had a heart-to-heart, right? And he was damn near about to cry in front of me because how tough it was to just find speech therapy for his kid, behavioral therapy, occupational therapy. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of fucking tough because you voted for the nigga.
Exactly.
As long as you niggas ain't getting
literally
it.
voted for two people who were taking the programs away from you. I got lucky because my son is already in the program. So he's good. So the next administration, whether it be the governor or president, then we have to figure it out. I already figured it out. Like, he's good for the next 5-6 years, my son.
Yeah.
Like, your son is younger than mine, so you just found out his diagnosis later on, so that's why you got pushed to the back of the line.
Yeah.
Now that you're at the front of the line, there's no programs. There's no space for the programs. There's no money for those programs.
Yeah.
Shit like that is the reason why I can't date somebody who thinks that way.
Facts.
Because you're not thinking long term. You're only thinking for selfish reasons.
Exactly.
I can't deal with somebody who only thinks for selfish reasons.
Facts.
That's why I'm like, I can't deal with somebody who, has a different political view than me.
That was a good question.
You know what I'm saying?
Really good question.
You on it. Yeah.
I'm saying O to the E to the. Yeah. Anyways.
That was good.
All right, I got one last one.
Word.
Phil, you ready for this one?
Nope.
No.
Let's go.
All right, hold on. Wait. I lost the question. Wait.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Okay. I got it. Would you prefer a woman who is more nurturing or more adventurous? This is an either or. This is not a spectrum question. It's an either or.
I know.
I would say nurturing.
Fuck.
Nurturing?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I like just chilling. I'm not.
I feel you.
I like just chilling.
Yeah.
And like me as a business guy, I need when the world is beating me up all day, I want someone to come home to and be like, "Hey, baby." You know what I mean? Not like let's go on an adventure. Like, God damn it, I just was out for 15 hours.
Let's go outside. Let's go smoke some hookah. Like, no, babe, I just want to lay down.
Yeah, exactly. I probably choose someone more nurturing.
What about you, Trey?
That's tough. You want to know why it's tough? It's tough because I like to go out and kick it with my girl.
But
when I have a girl,
but you don't like to kick it like as in like pop out.
No, I like to go
niggas.
out and eat.
You like to just chill.
No, but no, when I'm with someone,
You like to go out and eat.
like
do
pre
activities and stuff
pre-COVID, when my bread was breading.
Oh Jesus!
You know what I'm saying? When
Like,
I had,
what does that mean?
Because
When he had the
pre-COVID,
shmoney,
I had
when
that
he
money.
He had shmoney, not money. He had
That before
shmoney.
COVID, I was balling.
Trey had fuck you money.
So how did you?
Inflation, nigga.
Oh,
That and like I mean the jobs that I had, like, so let me kind of tell you where I was at. Before COVID, I was making 6 figures. I was coaching basketball at different schools, training kids to play basketball, and I was an assistant stock manager at ASIC. So I was running 2 jobs, working 7 days a week, but it was chill, it was cool. And I was making bread. When COVID hit, we lost all the contracts to the schools, and then my role got dropped down to part-time. So I lost a lot and had to restart. So I'm still trying to get back to where I was at. But even before that, like the job I had before those 2 jobs I had, I was still good. Like I was in it when my ex I was with, like we would go out every weekend. You want to go to Disney, we can go to Disney. Like, and it wasn't like I was making big money, but the economy was so good at the time that shit, we can just go out and kick it. So I'm one of those people that I like to go out and eat. I like to go to Top Golf. I like to go bowling. I like to go have a good time with my person. When I think of the word adventurous, though, it makes me think of like jumping out of airplanes and like parachute, like skydiving. And it makes me think of like you want to travel all over the place and everything. And honestly, I did so much traveling as a kid. My parents took me to so many different places that traveling doesn't excite me. It may excite a lot of people. Like that's when we look at the Hinge profiles and they say, "Oh, I want to travel." I'm like, I already did all that, but yeah. So I would lean more to the nurturing because I don't want to consider like going out dates and everything, kicking it like as adventurous. Even though that to me, I would like to go out with my person on a regular basis and have a good time. But I don't know. I feel like adventurous is doing like some like
I don't know what's going on in this chair.
shit.
I sat in this chair. I'm sneezing. I don't know what's going on. Sorry.
I don't know. You're good. What do they call it when like I think it's like a Dominican culture when they put a little, is it a baja on you? What is it? Like a little curse? Bruja. Yeah, someone put some bruja on you. What's your thing?
Wait, adventurous or nurturing?
Yeah. I hope what I said made sense. By the way,
No, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah,
it made sense. I truly don't know this question.
That's bro. You got to answer the nurturing. You got to do.
No, I'm gonna answer it, but I was like, I'm not 100% confident in my answer. That's what I'm saying. For me personally, I rather a nurturing woman. Similar to what Phil said, like, bro, like, okay.
Can I say something too real quick when I say nurturing? Because I want to make sure that I kind of clean this up real quick. When I say nurturing, I don't mean someone who is going to have my house cooked, clean, and everything ready to go.
Yeah, you don't need to be pregnant and barefoot.
Yeah, I don't mean that shit. I just mean someone that I can just kind of have a good vibe with and just enjoy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And just makes me feel at peace when I'm at home.
Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the, you know what I'm saying? Something like
yeah.
I listen to too much R&B. Jesus Christ. Nurturing for me though, because similar to what Phil said, bro, I get my ass kicked all day.
Right.
I get my ass kicked all day. Whether it's just my daily routine, whether it's work, podcasting, pick up my kid, take him to therapy, take him back to his mom, or take him home. Like I'm on 100 all day long.
Right.
I really get time to just. So when I do get that time to just, I'm not trying to hear, hey babe, so and so is having a game night. You want to go? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm not trying to hear that right now, babe. I just want to sit down, eat, chill, ask you about your day. We can sit home and play Uno and argue with each other about we can't put a draw 2 on top of a draw 4. I just want simple shit.
So I got a question. I got to follow up.
What's up?
What's the best way for someone to, or for your person to approach you with, they have a gay night coming up, I'd like to go to a game night?
Oh, like if she wants to go to a game night.
Yeah, well, like let's say it's a couple's game night.
Yeah.
And she was like, what's the best way for her to approach you with that? And she wants to go.
Tell me ahead of time.
But let's say she found out.
Like same day of?
Same day of. Ooh. And I'm one of those people too. I like to know ahead of time, but I love a good couple's night.
The problem is, bro, and this is the issue with me probably dating an adventurous woman. I'm so much of a people pleaser. So I'll say, even though I'm on my last like leg of social battery, I'll be like, fuck it, let's go. And I'll go put a fake like happy face on the whole night, make sure she's feeling good, make sure everybody's having a good old time, being my extroverted self. And then when the time comes to leave, I'm like, let's go. It's time to go. It's time to go. I'm quick to leave early than leave late if I'm with my significant other.
True.
Yeah. That's the only thing. I'll show up. I'm gonna show up, but I'm gonna have to find a way to make sure this doesn't show what this is feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
That's just me.
Got you.
Because I told you this before. Like, one thing I'll never do is argue with my significant other in front of everybody. Like, no, I'm gonna stand by you as your man in public. Behind closed doors, we can hash it out.
Yeah.
Like, if you threw this on me last minute knowing I was dead tired already, I'm still gonna show up. But then on the car ride home, be like, yo, babe, please don't do that to me again. Like, that wasn't right. Like, at least.
Yeah, I feel like I would say something before. I think I'd probably be like, hey, babe, like, I'm going to compromise with you. Kind of exhausted and tired. Yeah. Let's go for a few hours. And you know what happens to me when I do that?
You go the whole night.
I'll be having a good time.
That nigga Trey.
I'll be having a good time.
Trey be moving and shaking.
Moving and shaking. Yeah, I'll be having a good time. I'll be so tired. The energy just pop up out of nowhere. Like, I'm like, you know what? Let's get the drinks flowing.
Like to this day, bro, I don't know how I found the energy to go to that Super Bowl party.
Really?
At
you knew about this months in advance.
But I was so exhausted that week, bro.
Well, me too.
That was my last. It was my last really full week at my old job.
True.
And we had got, I think it was over like 6,000 units in that week, or no, 4,000 units in that week. And I'm the only stock person on the stock. I'm a stock manager for a team that's of one.
Yeah.
Me. I was dead tired.
I feel it.
And I think
on top of being a father and doing all the things,
being a dad and all that stuff, and we podcasted that weekend too.
Yeah,
we podcasted that Friday too.
You're right.
I was exhausted that week.
You're right.
But still showed up. We had a good time. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Pop out and show niggas. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Phil. Before we sign off, bro, I got one more question for everybody. Y'all ready for this one?
Let's do it.
Y'all ready for this? So this one is a corny ass question, but this is like the red pill like fishing rod question. Do you guys have a preference when it comes to hair type?
Nope. Yes.
Phil said no. Trey said yes. Hash it out. Squabble up.
Phil, you can go first.
Hair don't really matter to me. Being married to a black woman, she has many hairstyles. You know what I'm saying? So, all the way,
gonna kick our back in for that one.
All the way from no hair to the most luxurious hair I've ever seen, all within like a number of hours. So she could be a different woman every day if she wanted to. So I mean, I have no problem with that, and she's still beautiful with hair or without it.
Good save. That's great way to clean that up. Great way to clean that up.
But yeah, I don't have a, because I've seen some absolutely gorgeous women with like short hair or no hair. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Nia Long, Halle Berry.
Yeah, but I mean like real women, like people like I've seen on the street, like
like regulars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
not celebrities.
Yeah.
like I don't know what it is lately. I love a good pixie cut on a girl.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking, Trey. I'm trying to
steal my.
But yeah,
thunder.
no, I don't think I don't have a preference when it comes to that. And like, who the hell am I to judge? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm here to judge, and
here go Mr. No Beard, ladies.
I'm here to judge, and to me, it's not a preference.
Yeah.
Well, no, sorry, it's a preference. But I'm willing to date any black woman with any hairstyle. I like shorter hairstyles. I like the bob. I like pixie. I like shaved heads. I'm not really a fan of a bunch of hair, like curly hair all up in my face. Like, and I'm thinking selfishly right now.
Okay.
Cuddling up and this hair in my face. the locks, hair in my face. I'm just not like a fan of a lot of hair. I like the least amount of hair as possible. I like the bob. I like the pixie. I like the shaved head. That's what I'm into. Like, and that's why I like to see. And that's not gonna stop me from dating a woman who has locks or who has curly afro hair or whatever. But it's just like I like shorter hair.
Me personally, I don't have a preference. I just rather someone who has a hair routine at night. Because obviously the waves are spinning. You know I got a hair routine at night. So I had okay.
I stopped myself. I held myself together.
You was about to say some slick shit. You was about to say
no,
some
I didn't.
shit.
I didn't.
You was about to
I
say
didn't.
some
I
shit.
wasn't.
But I dated a girl once who had it was an extension. It was a legit. It was weave. It was like it was a wig. It was a lace front. Mm-hmm. And I remember she had a nighttime routine. I had a nighttime routine. We used to be in the mirror together.
That's that black love.
I'll be doing my do-rag. She'd be doing her hair. Yeah. We go about our business. When she stopped doing that, obviously she had the longest hair on fucking earth. I don't know why she had a wig on anyways. Like
because let me tell you why. There's a couple girls I've dated who've had long curly hair. It's the maintenance of doing it on a regular basis. And also because they like humidity and everything, especially in Florida. It makes it hard to... I don't.
You do.
We do this all the time.
Telephone.
You used to call me on myself. I don't know who you're talking about.
Remember I was on the phone? Something was going on the phone?
Nope.
I was driving to work?
Nope. Why don't you say the person?
Cupcakes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, it's that the humidity and everything with maintaining the hair. Like, I'm not really a fan of weave and wigs. Not for the reason of what people think is a fake hair. I don't care about that. It's more like the upkeep of a lace front. Yeah. Like if I start seeing you put like foundation on top of the lace front to kind of cover it, to make it blend in with the skin, baby, it's time to change the lace front. And the thing is, they
gonna kick our back in for this.
No, it's not. Let me tell you why. Because the thing is, women have made it more accessible for men to be aware of these things. Yeah. So now that we're noticing it, like men are very oblivious to a lot of stuff.
That's true.
The moment you start putting foundation and makeup and everything on, now I'm starting to be aware of everything. I'm wondering what kind of blush you're wearing. I'm thinking about what kind of mascara you put on your eyes, and are you going to do a cat wing at the end of it? And all that. Like you learn all this terminology because you're putting this on me. I'm not asking for this. I'm just noticing it, learning it because you're my person. So now if I see that you put a foundation on your lace, I'm kind of getting the ick. Time to change the lace, baby. Time to get a new wig.
It's like, baby girl, the wig should not be lifting up.
Yeah, because let's keep it a beam. White girls get extensions. We call them extensions.
They do. Yeah.
So it's not like so it's not like they don't get them either. So it's just that it needs to be maintained. If you're going to do something like that, and I know it's upkeep and I know it's expensive, but if you're going to live that lifestyle of wigs and
let's stay up to date.
You're going to stay up either do that or wear your natural hair. But if you can't maintain that, I'm going to be like, and if I had the money, I would maintain it for you. Let me keep it a beam. Be real. If I could do it, I'd maintain it for you. And I know what people want to say. You got a lot to say. Why don't you maintain it? If I could, I would. But this economy's not, rocking with me right now. But I promise you, if I could spoil, I'd spoil.
Phil, anything else you want to say before we sign off?
No. Trey's a trip, man.
Listen, am I lying?
No.
Yo.
Because I pay for my wife's shit.
So I got a
you said
manicure.
What?
I was like, I pay for my wife's shit.
Yeah, I know you do.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Yo, so I got a manicure.
Gay.
You gotta get a manicure.
Yeah, but I'll say this: the way you did it, you should have went like this. You did it like this.
What?
Supposed to do like this, yeah.
You're supposed to do like this.
What color did you paint your
nails? But when you took the picture on the story,
you went like that.
You went like that
because the sun was gleaming and my skin was looking beautiful. No, I got good skin, bro. I got good skin. Listen, don't hate on the melanin. Listen, Haitian sensation.
I'm not hating.
Haitian sensation.
I wish I had your clear skin on my front. Yeah, I wouldn't be in this situation if I had.
You hate me because you hate me. Peanut butter and jealous over there. Phil, I have a question for you and Trey real quick before we sign off.
All right.
This is off the books. Off the.
I figured it because you like that last one's supposed to be the last one.
This will be the last one. Yeah. But, this is kind of a funny one, but kind of just more nostalgic.
Go ahead.
What's one moment you had with a significant other, Phil? Obviously, your wife. Don't want to get him in trouble.
She don't watch the pod.
Yes, she does.
Oh, she watches it now?
I told you she did.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Oh.
So, what's one moment you've had with your spouse, Phil, that was kind of like that moment where you were like, yo, I love you. You know what I'm saying? The moment like you kind of like, you realize like, yo, I'm in love with this girl. In love with this woman.
Oh, some people were talking shit about me at my job, and she kicked it back in.
Oh, shit, for real? Mm-hmm. 10 toes down? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, damn. All right. Come see me in the elevator.
Elevator is wild. Okay, Solange. Settle down. What about you, Trey? Damn, Phil.
We banged on the 11th floor, and there's nobody there. At work.
Well, since you said that, I'm segueing mine.
ESPN?
We was fucking.
No, this was at the hospital.
Y'all was fucking in the hospital?
Yeah, Winnie Palmer.
Not y'all making babies when they having babies.
At the baby hospital. We're making baby at the baby
Winnie
hospital.
Palmer is the baby hospital in Orlando, but that's crazy.
Yeah, there was
That's crazy.
The 11th and 12th floor were still under construction at the time. Yep, and I
That's you clapping cheeks on top of sheetrock.
you damn right.
Go ahead, Dre.
Oh man, segue into that. I mean, I was fucking, and I said I love you.
You said I love you.
Pussy was that good.
Oh, bro, you the biggest red flag. You don't say I love you in the middle of the strokes.
I felt it.
Yeah, you felt something.
I felt love. That was love.
It wasn't love. It was something
For
else.
me, I told you. For me, I'm a demisexual. So once I get to the physical part, and that's popping too, all three in alignment, the spirituality, the intelligence, emotion, and then the physical, when that all lines up, my heart just soars. And I said, I love you.
Okay.
She ain't say it back, though.
Yeah, at least somebody was smart in that room.
And I was saying I love you for the rest of the relationship until she broke it off with me, but she didn't say it back. Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna cap. It's actually I'm not gonna say her name. It was a young lady I was dating, and I think we went out. We was having a good old time. We was having a slice. We was having a moving and shaking. We was moving and shaking all day Saturday. Like we did like a Saturday fun day outside, day party. And then when we went back to the house, like literally we both took a shower, and she was like, yo, we should do face masks. I'm like, let's do face masks.
I love that shit.
But like, she was like, oh, baby, you need a pedicure too. I was like, I do need a pedicure. Like, let's go across the street, because the nail salon was across the street from my crib, my old crib. And she was like, no, I'll just do it for you. And I was like, bro, don't you gotta like detangle your hair anyways today? Because we've been outside in the humidity. She was like, can you just do it for me? Legit, we both have face masks on. She's sitting between my legs. I'm detangling her hair. She's giving me a pedicure. And I was like, girl, I love you. That shit was, I don't know what it is at that moment. We were doing that shit while watching, I forgot what was on TV. Bro.
SpongeBob.
No, it was something else. It was SpongeBob. I probably would have been better. We were watching some like old school Disney movie.
Oh, Goofy movie.
Nah,
Aladdin.
it's a Disney movie I've never seen before until that moment.
Animated?
What's the Disney movie with the Irish princess?
Tangled.
Irish princess?
Yeah, like she red hair princess. I can't remember the name of the movie.
I know what you're talking
She
about.
was Irish. Brave.
Brave, yeah.
We were watching Brave because she was like, "You never seen this princess movie?" I was like, "Let's watch it." We was watching it. She's giving me a pedicure. I'm detangling her hair, and she had too much fucking hair, by the way. God damn. But she finessed me into that one, by the way. But yeah, that was the moment I was like, "Yo, I love this girl."
It's beautiful.
It didn't work out, but you know,
It's beautiful though, so.
because I'm back on the streets.
So it's okay.
I'm single again. Back on the prowl. I thought it was perfect, but I don't know how. Anyways, Phil, anything you want to say before we sign on, bro?
No.
And I wish I never met her at all.
Niggas like, her.
See, they ain't singing like that R&B. They're not doing the shirt open and just singing.
Well, y'all call that corny now.
We need the white shirts in the
Nigga,
sand.
the next R&B dude that sings in the rain, I'm not calling that shit corny. I'm like, yeah, he bringing that real R&B back.
Okay.
Phil Trey's gonna do his next video and singing in the rain.
When I get my abs back.
Can you please do it in the sand?
That chick's so scandalous.
Okay. Trey, anything you want to say before we sign off, bro?
No, I think this was great. I think we should do more of these where we just
Solos?
shoot the shit.
So we just say F the guest?
No, I'm just saying we do more. We just shoot the shit and just chat.
I got nothing else to say, guys. It's been another great episode of Fupas.
Likes and subscribe.
Please like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, repost, retweet. To the fans on Threads, by the way, you ladies,
What's going on?
Thank you, Threads. That's what I'm going to say. Thank you, Threads.
Okay.
The Threads algorithm is amazing, by the way.
It is. It's actually the best algorithm in
best.
all social media.
It's the best algorithm.
I built that shit brick
by brick.
motherfucking brick.
I think I've been getting suggested.
It's a brick.
I've been getting suggested posts for Threads from you.
Of course. I be on that bitch.
I literally only follow the podcast pages and you on Threads.
Yes.
And I'm like, why is it suggesting this for me? I don't like nothing on Threads. And I'm like, oh, this is Trey.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is Trey too. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is definitely Trey.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, on behalf of the Fupas and Flapjacks podcast here on the Jay DeRosa Media Network, my name is Jay. That's
your boy Trey.
And we are signing off on behalf also on the podcast Dr. Phil.
I'm out
there. And now he said at the end of the episode. Y'all have a great week. We'll see you guys next week. Same time. Beautiful people.
Put it on me, baby, put it on me. Put it on me, baby, put it